Hello.
Hello.
How we doing, Sid? You okay?
All good, Gassim. All good. How are you?
Um, 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 I feel like a superstar today. I tell you what. I tell you what.
Okay. Oh,
I'm feeling
superstar.
thrilled. And hello, everybody. I hope you all are feeling like superstars too. And welcome to Roll of Advice, the show where we give you advice based on the roll of the die.
Dad. I was contemplating, shall I, shan't I? Like we always do, but
Like we always do.
so it's got me.
Damn. This, guys, is how the show works. We read out the questions that you sent into us via social media or on the live show today, and then we roll the die. We'll then discuss your question before giving you the advice that you may or may not be looking for. You'll get it either way. Now, I know you're wondering, you sat there, you're thinking, hang on, Kasim, how does the die work?
How does it work?
Let me tell you how it works. If you roll a 1 or a 2, that means we'll give you a short and sweet piece of advice. If you roll a 3 and a 4, we'll talk about it a little bit, won't we, Sayed?
Oh, well remembered. We certainly will, Gassim. We'll give it a
And,
good chit chat.
and if you get a 5 and 6, that is the jackpot advice. That is the one that you want. Now, Sayed, bless us. Do the honours with the sponsor of today's episode.
Alrighty. Well, the sponsor of today's episode, guys, you'll find their information below in the description of our video. It is the one and only ELT Prints. We want to give a massive shout out to ELT Prints for continuing their sponsorship. And most importantly, guys, you should know who they are by now. Go check them out on Instagram, on Etsy. Type in ELT Prints. Guys, they cater to your printing needs. You want to put something up to make your wall look nice? Go get in touch with ELT Prints. They will do whatever you need. And most importantly, guys, do not forget to use the Roll of Advice 20 discount code at the end when you're doing your checkout. All right. But most importantly, guys, we want to give a massive shout out to all of you who've been continuing to send in their questions via Facebook, via what's the other one? Instagram, the gram. Yeah. And those of you that answer live on the air, without you guys, like I always say, the show will not work. So thank you so much for all your questions. And as we say, if we don't answer it, maybe in the future sometime we will, when we can be bothered. All right. Look, okay, let's be honest. If we don't ask your question on the show, it's probably because it was rubbish. So maybe come back with a better answer. Question, should I say?
Yeah, pretty much that.
I mean, we had one Qasim saying, yeah, how can I what was it? What did they say? It was something to do with like maths, like how can I work out addition easily on my fingers? Something like that. And I was like, oh my god. What are you doing? We're not maths
What
teachers.
What are you doing with your life? Honestly. Oh, wait, she was a maths teacher as well.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. What if it was a maths teacher? That's the scary
hilarious. Thought. That's honestly, thoughts like that make you wonder and worry about your kids going to school. Honestly,
it's a dangerous world.
It's a How do I count with my fingers?
Good vibes. Good vibes. Yeah. Thank you, Zed. So good vibes indeed.
Good vibes indeed. Now,
Also, sorry. Hi, Elf.
Sayed, do you want to bless us with the first question of today?
Not yet, Qasim. Not yet. What I will do is I will bless you with some news.
Tell us the nose. The news.
The nose. What's in the nose today?
Hey, what's in the nose today?
What's in the nose? What's in the nose? Right, Qasim. I'm going to read out 2. All right. And where's it gone? Where's it gone? We will do hippopotamus is one. Or we will have the one, we'll give you another one. I wouldn't have come here in hindsight.
Heinz is in the beans, Heinz.
Yeah.
Have you heard the Key and Peele joke on High on Potter News?
No.
No. Well, there's a Key and Peele joke. Let's go with option 2. I think I will.
Gossip! You can't go. Have you heard the Key and Peele joke? No, I haven't. Well, there's a joke with Key and Peele.
Yeah, I can't use their joke. I can't tell their joke. It's their joke.
Well, you can enlighten me now, aren't you?
Go give them some love on it. It's a whole skit. I can't do the entire skit. I need more people. There's a whole skit.
Qasim, you've let me down.
What am I meant to do? Right, go on. Give us hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. Okay. A circus midget is swallowed whole by a hippo whilst waiting to do its act.
You said that so bluntly. Sorry, I was not prepared for that delivery. A circus
midget is
swallowed
by a hippo whilst waiting to do his act.
What was his act?
Probably to get fired out of cannonball. Stereotyping here.
Yeah, massive stereotyping. Interesting. I wonder what that hippo was thinking. Because hippos are dangerous, you know. They might look cute from afar. They're not like the ones in Madagascar. That's
yeah. So
that's
to give you a bit. So basically, what the dwarf was doing. I don't even know what the right word is. Is it midget? Is it dwarf? I don't know. Apologies if I do offend anyone. But this person bounced sideways off the trampoline. Yeah, Qasim. And the hippo just happened to have his mouth open at the time, landed in there, and got swallowed.
Did he survive?
No, he didn't. Unfortunately.
Well, I'll tell you what. If there's any trick that you'd want to leave your circus life on, that is exactly it.
Yeah,
because people who are there, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. You know, like they say, yeah. You know, if you make a mistake when you're acting and stuff.
Yeah. So I'll give you a bit more depth into it if you want. Okay. So
go on.
I'll read it a bit for you. So a circus dwarf nicknamed Odd recently died. He bounced sideways from the trampoline, swallowed by a yawning hippo that was waiting for the next act. The vet said that the hippo had a gag reflex, which automatically caused her to swallow. It happened in front of 1,000 people who applauded, thinking it was part of the act.
See, that's what I'm saying. People don't know what actually happened. What did you say? He was called Odd.
Yeah,
it's because the trampoline was even.
Oh,
do you know? I know one person who'll definitely appreciate that. That'll be my dad. He's either sat there shaking his head, or he sat there laughing away. Yeah. So basically, what's actually happened there is he's gone in, and everybody else, like I was saying, they don't know when. You know, when you're acting, they say that if you make a mistake, just continue acting, because the likelihood is, especially if it's like a live performance, because the likelihood is people aren't going to know. If you bring attention to it, people will then think, you know, all right, they'll notice the mistake. But as far as everybody else is concerned, you know, that's a trick of the year. You know, some kids are going to go home, record this in the future, never find the article, but start telling everybody, I saw a man fly into a hippo's mouth.
Do you remember Tommy Cooper?
I can't say I do.
Oh, well, Tommy Cooper, the guy who used to wear the fez. He was a comedian, old school British comedian. He used to wear like he used to wear a fez. Well,
Um,
you have to Google him.
mm.
He died on stage having a heart attack, and people thought it was part of the act.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, Tommy Cooper.
Yeah. Didn't know his name.
You
but
know,
I've
he
seen
went
him.
out. He went out with laughter.
Best way to go,
Oh,
man. If you're doing what you love and you're enjoying it,
okay,
then that's the best way to go.
it's the best way, right?
Death by hippo.
Okay, death by hippopotamus. Alrighty, that brings us now on to the first question of the day.
Holy
Hope
moly.
you liked that one, Gassim. I hope you liked
I
it.
loved it, man. I loved it. Can't
Okay.
lie. I can't lie.
Can he lie? And this first one comes in from Smeagol Gassim. Smeagol says,
Eagle. Go
I'm
on,
not doing
go
the
on,
voice.
Do as the
I'm not-
voice.
There's
Do
no
as the
way
voice.
I'm doing the voice.
Just-
Hell
just-
no!
alright, don't ask the question in the voice, but just give us a little taster.
I can't do it, man.
Oh, of course
All right,
you
I'll
can.
tell you what. You go first, and then I'll go next. You can see
Oh
the
my
question,
God.
can't you? You can see the question.
What? The whole question?
Yeah, you go for it, bro.
Holy moly! What are you doing to me? All right. Okay. I can't do that.
You can do it, Gassim. If anyone can do it, Gassim, it's you. So come on, let's do it.
I'm trying to bring in my inner Smeagol. This is either gonna go perfectly right or horribly wrong.
I hope it's perfectly wrong. Come on, lad. It's time to get
Can I just do my
excited.
question? Is it? Nah, I can't do it, man. I went like 3 octaves higher than my normal voice can even go.
Come on, Gassim. You're so close then. All I heard was, is it?
Nah, I can't do that, man.
You can, Gassim. Come on. I've got faith. If you believe, you can achieve. Oh, Gollum's here.
Yes. See, I'm going dramatic now. Nah, say it, just bless us, man. Bless us. Go on.
Gassim.
Yes. There you go.
There you go.
There
There you go. Now finish off the question, bro.
Is it bad that I can...
All right. Okay. Okay. This is my
Go on,
Smeagol.
go on, say it, man. Save everybody.
All right, lads.
Oh.
Is it bad that I can eat 4 muffins with my cup of tea? My girlfriend seems to think so. Do you?
You know how disappointed I am because we were actually expecting you to go more the Gollum route as opposed to actually being Smeagol, but you decided to go actually being Smeagol. Let's roll the dice and find out. Do you want to just read that question normally, just in case people don't clock onto what's actually going on here?
Yeah, I will do.
Is it bad
that I can eat 4 muffins? I can't even do it. With my cup of tea.
I love that, man.
My girlfriend seems to think so. That's my Smeagol impression. Stupid fat hobbitses. That's as far as I can go.
That was Oscar worthy.
Yeah, I think they should. I don't know why they cast that guy. It should have just been me.
It should have been you. Yeah. It should have been you. Okay, so we got a 6. 6 means jackpot advice. Is it bad that I can eat 4 muffins with my cup of tea? His girlfriend seems to think so. Sayed, what's your thoughts?
Okay,
I know where I stand on this.
Oh, okay, so seeing as though you're right there, share your thoughts to me, bro. Hit me.
Well, here's the thing. I can do this. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you want diabetes early and stuff, then yeah, sure. But still, I mean, you do you, bro. You do you, boo. You know. You do you.
Did you just boo him? Gas.
Yes. Yeah, man. Hey, look, listen. 4 muffins, full pack of biscuits. You know,
What more do
Sometimes
you
a
want?
whole tub of Ben and Jerry's. I mean, I'm looking at a tub of Ben and Jerry's on the side because I
Oh
literally
god
ate
damn!
full tub of Ben and Jerry's. Whatever it is, man. If you want 4 muffins with your cup of tea, and that's your cup of tea ritual, nobody, and I mean nobody, should stop you from having your cup of tea ritual.
Yeah, but what if she wants one as well?
Then she should buy her own pack.
Wow.
Sometimes it only comes in packs of 2.
Kasim, you ever
Sometimes they
heard
come
the
in packs of
phrase
4.
"sharing is caring"?
Nah, see, I don't understand this, right? Because sometimes, I mean, I'm not talking from experience here because I don't have any, but from stories that I've heard of other people, and like that you see it in like movies and skits and stuff like that as well. You know, the guy will order food. You know, ask, "Oh, what do you want?" to the missus. Missus will turn around and say, "Don't know. You decide." Gets food, and then they'll either not be happy with it or say, "Oh no, do you know what? I don't want anything." Don't get anything. Comes home, sat there with some whatever food, and then they want some, and it's like, "Well, nah, you had your chance. I could have ordered you the entire thing, but you ain't taking my chip now. Too late. Sit in the corner." Probably not sit in the corner, but I don't know, man.
Put your GF in the corner, bro.
That's it.
But yeah, on a serious note, Smeagol, I think it's very selfish of you, bro. 4 muffins with a cup of tea. Who does that? It's not normal.
Of course, it's normal.
It's not normal to have 4 muffins with a cup of tea.
Who decides? Who decides what the standard is?
Society.
Society doesn't.
Society has set the standard of a cup of tea with a muffin.
Society doesn't see what's happening behind closed doors, nor should they care, or should they know. If you want your 4 muffins, you go, you eat your 4 muffins, bro.
Smeagol is a selfish, greedy pig. And if you can eat 4 muffins with your cup of tea, then I worry about biscuits in your household. Because god damn, they're going to be finished. Absolute shocking. Absolute shocking. So my advice really to you, Smeagol, is yes, it is bad that you're having 4 muffins with your cup of tea. Think of your girlfriend. Think of her. Most importantly, wanting to have one of those muffins that you think that you can eat in one sitting because you're some kind of muffin eater. You friggin' disgrace.
Yeah, exactly. See, cup of tea with 4 pack of biscuits. That's what I do.
Alf, you ain't got a clue, man.
I think she was saying to me, no way that you can have a cup of tea with a 4 pack of biscuits. But yeah, man, full.
Well, I think she's agreeing with you because she says, "Well, I can."
Oh, I thought that was the 4 muffins. Well, even if you could have 4 muffins, you could definitely have a 4 pack of biscuits.
Oh, there's no way that you have 4 muffins. No way. Prove it to me. I'm gonna go buy some. Sit you down and we'll record it.
You know when you've sat down. See, the thing is, when you've sat down and you're like, "Oh, do you know what? Oh," and you turn around to your missus and you're like, "Oh, well, I swear we bought some muffins from the store." That's now you know what's happened. So just sat there corner. Like with Smeagol, considering we're talking about Smeagol. Like Smeagol with the fish. That scene where he just grabs the fish and just goes, "Ah!" Basically.
Well, anyway, that was my advice to you.
Smeagol, I hope that helped.
Oh my god.
You, man.
Chocolate and hot custard pudding right now.
Damn.
Oh god damn. All right, Kasim, hit us with the next question. What you got?
What have I got for you? I have got Barry. Brother Barry. Brother Barry says, "My name's Barry." Good start. I've constantly been called Brother Barry.
What's made it worse is you call him Brother Barry as well.
I swear to God, I've not even seen that question. That is. I've been constantly being called Brother Barry by my kids after they watched the movie 4 Lions. I've seen it, and whilst it's a good movie, it's just so annoying.
Oh man, I don't think there's any help for him, man. I don't think there's any help for him. It's just like the automatic phrase, Brother Barry, that comes out.
What a coincidence that would be what it was. Love it. Well, let's roll that dice and see what advice we can give you. It's a 2. Short and sweet. 2 means short and sweet. If you get 1 or a 2, nice short sweet answer. Yeah, you're stuck with it, brother Barry. There's no helping you. You're stuck with it for life. That's it.
As Qasim says, you're stuck with it. As
I'd probably
say...
discipline your kids a little bit to make sure that your kids ain't saying it to you, because they should be calling you dad, if anything. But if your mates turn around and say it to you, or some
dad
random
to brother Barry.
Yeah, you know, if your mate saying it to you, or some randomer, or you know, me for example, you know, your favorite agony uncle, then well, one half of your favorite agony uncle, then hey, your brother Barry to me. I said brother Barry without even reading the entire question. So yeah, man, sorry, you're stuck with it.
Alrighty, I say the same, man. I can't really give you any much advice besides either change your name or just become Brother Barry. Embrace it. We'll take your shahada whenever you're ready, bro.
There you go. There you go. So, do you want to honor us with the next question?
Yeah, the next one comes from Yolanda. Yolande. Yolande says, the girls at work, it's quite a long one, this one. So the girls at work are all very bitchy. They constantly gossip, and then be kind to your face, gossip. Once we had to go to the zoo with the children, and our manager asked my friend, I'm assuming this is a co-worker, if she wouldn't mind driving, and if she wanted some co-workers to go with her. She agreed. Next thing we know, one of the girls aren't going to the zoo, but find out that we're going and that my friend's driving. The bitchy witchy comes out and starts slagging the manager off behind her back, as usual, saying, you can't drive the car to the zoo. You're not insured. You need business insurance. My friend says, I'm driving my own car. I'm fine meeting anyone. I'm fine meeting everyone there. If anyone wants to join me, they're free to. If not, your loss. Anyway, she says the manager is doing like a risk assessment, all this and all that failure. In the middle of the conversation, while she's slagging the manager off, the phone rings up, and guess who it is? It's the manager. And the girl realizes this and whispers like, "Don't say anything that I've said something." I pretend to ignore her and ask the manager the risk of driving her own cars. She explained everything, the policies, and then asked why. I then told her because that certain person was saying this and that. You should have seen the girl's face. Am I bad for outing her out in front of the manager?
I have no clue what was happening there, so you're going to have to just give us a 3 words to sum up there, because holy macaroni. But before you do, let's roll that dice anyhow. It's a 1, a short and a sweet. Short and a sweet.
Okay, so Yolande
was
going to the zoo.
Okay.
Through the school or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they were using their own cars. One of the girls who wasn't going was being like proper bitchy, like, oh, you can't use your own car, health and safety, you need business insurance, you've got personal, and this is a business, and la-da-be-da. So then the manager rings just to check up on everyone. Are you ready for the trip? And she's like, yo, don't say anything to the manager. I've said anything, don't grass on me that I've got an issue with you guys driving your car. But Yolande grasses and says, yo, this little so-and-so is saying this and this. And that other girl's face that was slagging the manager off, her face dropped. Should Yolande should she have ousted her in front of the manager or not?
Nah, man. I'm gonna go with the infamous, the one who kept silent, saved himself situation in this one, and just say you should have just kept quiet. Let her, everybody, including the manager, knows who the snitch is. Who's the one who's quite frankly being a current. So, man, you just do you. Next time, don't get involved with politics. The further back you stay, happy days, man. One who kept silent saved himself. Bish, bash, bosh. Jobs are good.
Well, Yolanda, I say you did the right thing. Because I would have loved to have seen that girl's face. As she found out that, after saying, don't tell the manager. And then you tell the manager. That's just brilliant. Comical. Yeah. I'm glad you did it.
I mean, it turns you into a bit of a 6ix9ine, though, doesn't it?
It's all right, man. You live with it. You look at 6ix9ine, man. He's even bigger since he's come out.
Hey, this is true. This is true. This is true. I hope that bit of advice helped.
Yolanda,
you'll need to let us know whether, if anything like this happens again, you'll need to let us know which way you've decided to go. Did you decide to keep the, one who kept silent, saving himself route, or did you decide to go full on 6ix9ine mode?
6ix9ine.
Okay, I have this question in from Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia says, "Hi, Sayed. I felt your pain with your spider attack that occurred on stream a few episodes ago."
Oh, man.
How do you deal with your fear of spiders? Also, to you, Kasim, and I'm terrified of them, by the way. And that's not me saying I'm terrified. That's Arachnophobia, whoever Arachnophobia is.
Arachnophobia.
They obviously are terrified of them as well. What's your? How do you deal? Well, is this a roll of the die one, or is this just a quick flyby? I feel like it's just a quick. How do you deal with it?
I don't know, man. Well, I think my fear of spiders came in from watching the movie Arachnophobia when I was a kid. I don't know if you've seen it, Carson.
I've not. No, I can't say that.
If you have a fear of spiders, then that's definitely not the movie to watch. I think that's the film that really put a fear of spiders into me growing up. Now, if there's a spider like stationary somewhere, if I see a spider like on a wall or somewhere around, I'm all right. But if a spider surprises me, then I'm like jumping everywhere because I've been surprised. When I was younger, I was so scared. Like, even if I saw a spider anywhere, I'd just be like jumping everywhere. Like, I remember I jumped off a ladder and hit my head on the top of the doorway.
Yeah.
Because I saw a spider and I was like, I just need to get away from it. So I just jumped and I smacked my head on it. Boom. That was the extent. And I remember being sat in a room. I tell this story all the time, where a little girl had to save me from a spider and took the mick out of me.
Was this your little sister?
No, this was your little cousin.
Oh, okay.
She was 6 at the time. I was about 18. She comes and saves me from a spider. But now I'm all right, unless I get surprised. How I dealt with it was literally just... They say the best way to conquer your fears is to embrace your fear. So, cuddle a spider is what I would say to you.
Cuddle a spider.
Yeah. I won't do it myself. I would never cuddle a spider, but arachnophobia, because it's you, the best advice I can give you is give a spider a cuddle.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, holy macaroni. I remember turning around in my sleep to a spider on my pillow. Worst feeling ever. Yeah, to be fair, something like that would scare me as well, but it's it's kind of the fear of the unknown. When something startles you, no matter what it is. But I personally, once I've seen it, I'm then not scared of it. It's just in that moment I was like, whoa. But yeah, spiders don't faze me. I've had to remove them for too long for them to even remotely bother me. I love moths.
Really?
I think we've already had this discussion about me and my. Nah, I don't. It was all a lie. I can't stand moths, but I have to get rid of them anyway. So I am the designated moth remover. I'm the designated spider remover. I'm the designated bug remover. Designated fly remover. Whatever creature
you are.
I am the designated person to exterminate or to show them the way out. I prefer showing them the way out.
The bug exterminator.
Yeah, basically, yeah. If I prefer, I genuinely prefer, except moths. Moths are no mercy, no mercy.
Big Papa.
Yeah.
No fear at all.
Yeah.
Pick up spiders, pick up moths, whatever, man. Just pick them up and take them out.
Take them out. Yeah, see, I can pick up a spider and I can remove the spider.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
But it depends how big if it's a small spider, I'll do it. If it's a big spider, it'll run up to my face too quick, so allow that. But if it's a small spider, man, I've got plenty of time to, out the window.
Alrighty.
Hope that answers your question. I've got another one here. This one comes from Lucy Iffer, LMFAO. I don't know why I decided to include that part. Sorry, Lucy Iffer, LMFAO. I've earned a rep at work as being scary as I have a serious resting face and people are afraid to approach me. I'm genuinely a really nice person. Ask my cats. How can I break these barriers? How can I break these barriers? Well, Lucy, let's roll that dice and find out how we can help you.
Kasim, say your name again.
Lucy, it's meant to be Lucifer, obviously, but she tried being clever with it with the Lucy and then the Iffer LMFAO. You got a 5, Lucy Iffer LMFAO.
You're so funny, bro. Lucy Iffer
LMFAO. So, Sayed, what would be your initial approach on this? What would you do?
I don't know, because I've always been, thankfully, a very likable person in work. I've never had that issue, but I've come across people who have been told that they've got like a resting bitch face. So because of that, they're not approachable. So I think maybe that's what she's got as well. A resting serious face. People are afraid to approach her. So what you need to do is just learn to smile. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've never smiled much in your life, which is why your resting face is a frown. So yeah, go online, YouTube smiling lessons. I'm sure there's going to be someone out there that teaches you how to smile, and there's everything on YouTube now. So all you got to do is do that a couple of times. And I don't know if you ever played the game Sims, Lucy for LMFAO. Yeah. And where you got to build up their charisma. They stand in front of a mirror and they start yapping. Maybe you should do that. Stand in front of a mirror and start talking to yourself. Maybe smile while you're doing it, so people can see how you could look to people while you're doing your talking and you're smiling. And while people are walking past you at work, just throw a random smile. Maybe who knows, man? You might have a companion instead of some cats.
Yeah.
If you just learn to smile more, I don't know, man. I was going to say some of that.
Just a little bit of a segue, just simply because you mentioned Sims, and like you were saying to her, like how in the Sims you can control to yap in the mirror to build the charisma. Do you think that we are living a simulation, and that we are Sims, and there is somebody behind a computer controlling us? Bum, bum, bum.
Mind blown.
Do
you know what, Kasim?
What?
I think you're right.
So yeah, same.
Yeah, we definitely are living in a simulation. Like these actions, the cup of tea that I want, everything that happens from this point on our life from the beginning, our ancestors, everything is all part of a simulation.
Yes.
It could just be a simple case of when you pop your clogs. Yeah, that's just you resetting.
You resetting, yeah.
Yeah, you're just going to be born again, and you just
be born in maybe
start again from the beginning. Maybe you can do things differently. You retain all your memories from, that's why you've got people that say, I can remember previous past lives. You know, I remember
Mm.
it's funny how they're always someone famous and not a commoner, but you know, you always have someone that was Napoleon or Marie Antoinette, which is why they've got neck ache because they're apparently beheaded in their past life, or someone was Mozart. It's funny how they're
I
always
was,
famous people,
yeah.
but
I was the ghost of Jacob Marley in the past life.
Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know Scrooge was real, man.
Well, there you go. Now you know.
God damn.
Now you know. In the past
Dickens wrote
life.
a true life story.
Oh yeah, yeah. Based on. I'm living proof.
You're
I
living
can verify
proof.
this. I am.
Charles Dickens
I was once
wrote about
ago.
you in
Yes.
Scrooge. You
Yes.
are Scrooge's partner, Jason. Was it
The
Jacob
ghost.
Marley?
Jacob. Yeah, Jacob Marley. Ghost of
Something
Jacob
Marley.
Marley.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Scrooge.
Uh, and I am going to get you. I'm genuinely a really nice person. Ask my cats. I mean, look, sorry, I know we went on a bit of a tangent there, but
Oh, but look at this. Look at this for a tangent now,
of
Gassim.
course,
Look at this.
coronavirus controlling us all now.
Boris
Bubble,
Baba,
bubble.
our dada.
Mm.
Is what do you think about that? Coronavirus, you know, a means to control the population.
Yeah, it's like some city, isn't it?
It is like SimCity, you know, introduce
You know,
a virus.
introduce a virus, you introduce a volcano, introduce you you know have you ever noticed that the builders who work on they're on have you ever noticed why there's that time period? Have you ever played a game on your phone and you've got to wait 3 days for that construction to be built? In the exact same way, somebody has to wait a year for that construction to be built. It's just done on a larger scale. That's all it is. It's a massive game. My Lucy for LMFAO. I can't help you. Sorry. You like cats.
Wow, that's it.
That's it. That's all you're
That's
gonna
your
get.
that's your 5 advice, Kasim.
Well, I spent most of my time talking about Sims.
Sims,
So,
a simulation. You know,
simulation.
Well, come on, give us some proper advice, lad. Don't be scapegoating this one with some sim life simulation.
No, man. I see. I can appreciate this because sometimes, my mum says it to me quite often as well. My sister will sometimes say it to me. Yeah, that I always walk on with like come into the room with like quite a dead on serious face, and they think that I'm annoyed or angry at something or that something's happened, and they'll ask me, "Oh, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm fine." Hey, look, listen, I get it. Can anything be done about it? Nah, sorry. You're not trying to purposefully do it. If people are, too afraid to approach you, then good, probably for the better.
Oh man, she's like, "How do I become better?" You're like, "Carry on doing what you're doing."
Exactly. If people really appreciate who you are, they'll take the lunge forward to speak to you. There you go. That's facts right there. That is facts right there. So bless us with the next question, man.
Okay, this is from Kira. Kira says, "Hey guys, how do I deal with a boyfriend who constantly does the smelliest farts around me on purpose, just for my reactions? Because apparently it's hilarious. Hilarious.
Well, let's roll that dice and find out. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You got a 1. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Sid, what what's the crack?
Embrace the fart, make it into a perfume, and start spraying it around yourself, and just buy into it. And that will really kind of spoil it for him. Because if his reaction is, if he buzzes off your bad reaction, start giving good reactions.
Sorry, no, that's not the way that I thought you were going to go with it. No, what, no, what you need to
do? Smell like egg today.
It's like that scene from Monsters Inc. Where they go, "Oh, what do you want? Dog deodorant, well, smelly fart. Oh yeah, I'll take the smelly fart.
Bangers and mash.
That's the one. No, I think what you need to do is you need to not be afraid to fart back. I don't know why girls are afraid of farting, man. If he's your partner and you're living with him, man, just fart. It's a normal human thing. You do you. Let him do him. Deal with it. It's just a natural part of life. You don't turn around to a dog and say, "Why have you had a poo in the middle of the sofa?"
Chips and
maybe not the
gravy.
sofa, but. That's it. It's just part of human life. You don't turn around to your baby and say, "Oh, why have you had a poo in your nappy?"
Shepherd's pie.
So there you go. That's my answer to you.
Bangers mashing egg.
Oh, love it.
There you
Love
go.
it.
Yeah, there you go. Got it for you.
This question comes in from Bubs. Bubs says, "My brother has 3 kids, but one of them I hate."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's harsh terms.
That's harsh. Cold-blooded.
I hate, and I mean hate. I can't stand the little. I can't stand the little one. He's got his mum and dad wrapped around his 10-year-old finger. He's a cheeky basket and slaps up his little siblings.
Oh my god. Slaps up his siblings.
And he gets away with it. When I say something, I'm the bad guy. What advice would you give about taming the spawn of Satan?
A spawn of Satan.
Holy macaroni. Hey, look, listen. Well, let's roll that dice and find out, shall we? Let's have a look at what the die says. It's a 3, so we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit. Let's
talk about it, Cassie, because we talk about it, won't we?
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So, I mean, firstly, you need to get yourself checked in to a mental hospital or something. Seriously.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
That's your brother's kids. Doesn't matter whether you like them or you don't.
Well, clearly, it's not his brother's kid. It's the spawn of Satan.
Then
do you not read the question?
Then technically, you're actually then back. You're a little bit backwards because then you're technically calling your own parents Satan. And if that's what you believe,
what the?
What?
It's his nephew. How is his parents?
Because if he's calling the spawn of Satan, that means he's calling his brother Satan. If he's calling his brother Satan, Satan needs to birth Satan. You don't just get Satan from nothing. There's a cycle that continues.
I'll let you finish.
The lineage. Apparently he's the angel in the situation. Who made you the angel? How about maybe you were the spawn of Satan? You need to get yourself sorted out. Yeah. It's for them to manage their own kids. Yeah, don't get involved. Let them do their thing. If you discipline them, they don't like it. You speak to their you speak to your brother. You have that conversation with your brother. Hey, look, this is what I think's going on. Your brother will either take your advice or he won't. That's up to him. That's his prerogative. It's his children. It is his children at the end of the day. He can either respect your advice or he won't respect it. But either way, do not ever come on this show and start telling me that you hate kids. All right.
You got
his mum and dad wrapped around his 10-year-old finger. How about I wrap you around my finger?
Oh, wow.
He's a cheeky basket and slaps up his little siblings. How about I slap you up? Right. Oh. Sorry, I'm back. So yeah, that's my advice. Sid, take it away.
Wow, man, I don't even know what I can say after that, bro. I feel even I'm a bit scared. I might say the wrong thing. Right, you're clearly dealing with the spawn of Satan here.
What? Holy moly!
Forget what Qasim said. Ignore it. Yeah, he's talking from emotion. He's emotionally vested in this because he's got nephews and nieces, right? He understands your pain to some extent, but he doesn't really understand it because, thankfully, he's not got that issue. As you're dealing with the spawn of Satan, first thing you need to do is you need to check the back of his head. has the Damien curse actually happened? Has he got a 666 there? If he has, then I don't know what to suggest besides calling the priest and performing an exorcism. If he hasn't, I would still suggest calling the priest, performing an exorcism, because clearly the spawn of Satan is in your household. Get it sorted, get it fixed before it becomes a major problem. And if your brother and your sister-in-law have a problem with it, then just do what you need to do. You know what I mean by that. Get the spawn of Satan to take him out. And there you go. Otherwise, you're going to have a case of Amityville horror, and that's not what you want.
That is, I mean, you turned this into that movie, man. What was it called? Like Case 39, something like that. Case 19, Case 18, 17, Case 64.
Case 39. Oh, with Renee Zellweger, when she takes that kid in.
Yeah, where she takes that kid in and then she puts it in the oven, tries burning it.
Mommy, you're my mommy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's
that's
basically what he's dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, it's not true though at all. It's just a movie.
How do you know?
Because I'm living in a simulation.
Exactly. So that movie
that
could have been simulated in someone else's life.
Maybe.
So yeah, that's my advice. Call the priest. Seriously.
Call the priest.
Don't waste time.
I hope that helped you, one way or another.
One way or another.
So, do you want to give us the next question?
I certainly do, Kasim. I certainly do.
Thank you.
Right. This one comes in from Kelly.
Kelly
says, I had an argument with my best friend, which ended with him screaming and crying, "This is my life!" in the words of R. Kelly's famous interview.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Love it. Yeah,
we argued over what he should study in uni. I've known him since we were kids. He won't message me back or answer any of my calls. He even left the WhatsApp group. What should I do? I think it's a bit dramatic though. This is my life. Storming off. But let's roll that die, Kasim. Let's roll that die
and see what's crack-a-lacking.
Let's see what the die says.
Let's see if you need to believe if you can fly. It's a 2.
I believe.
It's a 2, which means it's short and sweet. Sid, I'll let you take the reins in this time. This one first. I went first on the last short.
Bag of chips. Still I got blown up to bits. I believe I can soar. Yeah, you need to basically, Gally, right? You need to, because it's a short and sweet. I'm going to take it, really, really slow. Take my time with this one, Kelly. Cut him off.
Very, very strong advice. I mean, you said you've had an argument with your best friend. Can't really be. I mean, I was gonna just start chucking out R. Kelly puns there. Yeah, like, hey, listen, man, you screwed up. Yeah, try and find a way to sort it out, or you don't. Either way, one way or another, you'll figure it out. I know I'm meant to give you advice here, and I'm being really impartial, but like, sack him off if he's being a baby. If it's that big of an issue, then you feel guilty about it. Then find a way to get back in touch with him. I don't know. What do you want me to say, man? Sort yourself out. How about you sort yourself out before like going around making other people cry? You made your own best mate. No, it's a 2, man. I'm too emotionally invested in today's episode, man. It's that last one saying about the kids.
Get over it.
There you go. Get over it. Obviously, you weren't his best friend. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Ragnar's got it in one. You were his best friend. All right, now shut it. Sending us a question asking us what you should do. You clearly broke his heart.
You clearly did that.
Just on a side note, have you seen that interview? This is my life.
Yeah.
God damn. Pure emotion.
Pure emotion.
Final question.
Final question goes to Gibby. Gibby goes. I walked into my work cafeteria to witness my manager eating my lunch from my lunchbox from the fridge. I challenged him, but he kept denying it wasn't my lunch, but in fact his lunch, and that I was wrong. I was fuming, but I let it go. Since then, he's done it twice.
Wow.
Help me.
What a cheeky basket.
Help me. Well, let's roll that dice and see what advice we can give you tonight. It's a 3. So 3 means we'll talk about it a little bit. We'll have a little bit of a chit chat, a little bit of a chin wag. Hey, listen. Stop bringing lunch in.
Why? Why should she have to stop bringing her lunch in because the managers are greedy?
Because she's still getting no lunch anyway.
Cassim, think smart.
She's going in. She's put the food. What's she going to do? Turn around and say, "Look, you've got 2 options. You either quit your job, or you don't bring lunch in. You just order Mackies."
Nah, man. It's not you need to teach this guy a lesson. This guy needs to be taught a lesson, Cassim. This manager needs to be, brought down a peg or two. How are you going to do it?
In fact, do you know what you should do? You should change your lunchbox. Yeah, get a little girl's lunchbox and walk around with this little girl's lunchbox in front of everybody and say, "Hey, do you like my new lunchbox?" And just make it a point in the entire office that this is now your lunchbox. Like, just get like a, like a Cinderella lunchbox. Yeah, and just walk around and just swag it. Yeah, just you rock up in your Cinderella lunchbox.
What's
you
that going to do?
You put it down, because then you could say, and you write your name inside of it as well.
Cassim, what's that going to do?
Well, because then they'll know.
You can still take it out the box and sit somewhere else and eat it.
Nah, you put a padlock on it.
Who comes into it with a padlock lunchbox?
Hey, well, you got to do what you need to do. Either do that or buy a takeaway. Stop complaining. Quit your job if you don't like it.
Man. Look.
You can't go to your manager and say anything, man. They'll just slap you back down to earth. Or just go report it to HR.
No. Oh no. It's simple.
Exactly. Then there you go.
Simple. Gibby. Was it Gibby?
Gibby.
Right, Gibby. It's simple. You need to teach this guy lessons. So what you need to do is you need to get 2 lunchboxes identical, right? One is your lunchbox that you're going to keep separate, and you're going to put the other one in the fridge wherever it is that you put it. However, you're going to do something with it. You're either going to put laxatives in it, or you're going to put like extra hot chilies in, one or the other. And you're going to do this every day, because if this guy is going to be risking taking your lunch, you're either going to send him to the toilet, or you're going to set his mouth on fire. Take your pick. Boom. Bish bash.
No.
Bosh. Done.
No.
Teach him a lesson. Don't let him get away with it. There's no flow. There's no flow. He's eating his own lunch.
No,
he's eating his own lunch. If he's got no stomach,
because then all he's going to see is you've got an identical lunchbox.
No, you hide it in it. She's going to hide the lunchbox.
All right, then her food's going to go off because she needs to put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, she's going to put different food in it. She's going to put stuff that you might need to put in the refrigerator. She's going to be smart, Gassim. She's going to be smart.
No, why should she change her diet completely?
Yeah. It's not about changing diet. It's not about changing diet. You do it once, you do it twice. Guess what? 3rd time, it's not going to happen.
No, 3rd time you're going to, because your manager's going to put in a complaint that you tried to poison him.
No, it won't be, because you just say no.
Because
that's his lunch. That's his lunch.
No.
I've got my lunch here. This is my lunchbox.
No, you're the only person in that situation. Yeah. Who he can turn around and say, well, she's had a go at me before about this lunch, and now because she's so paranoid about it, thinking that I'm stealing her lunch, she's decided to try and poison me.
No.
That's so Walk around with your Cinderella lunchbox with a padlock on it. That's what you need to do. End of story. End the
That's
line.
teaching him a lesson.
Boom. All right. There you go.
Honestly,
Cinderella.
Gibby, if you follow my advice, you're going to be successful in life. If you're going to follow Carson's advice, you're going to be a washover for the rest of your life. People are going to walk all over you. They're going to stamp on you. Whereas if you follow mine, you're going to be a champion.
No, there's no. Do not stay.
If you want to be a pushover, follow Carson's advice of Princess Lunchbox. If you want to teach that guy a lesson, send
That's
him
not
to
about
the
being a
toilet.
pushover.
It is. You're giving in.
It's not.
You're giving in
Then
to
quit
the
your
bully.
job. If you don't like it, quit your job. I told you.
Oh,
You've got two
wow.
options.
Okay.
Cinderella Lunchbox, or you quit your job.
Yeah, Gibby, be a
How
either
about you,
be a pushover,
you know,
Gibby, or be a quitter. Choose.
Quit your job.
Choose what you want to be in life:
Become a
a quitter
TikToker.
or a
Get your millions of
pushover.
followers. Yeah.
Oh,
And, you know,
don't try and twist
bye-bye.
it now to TikTok.
Nah. Yeah,
Don't try
whatever,
TikTok
man,
and pop
whatever new
locking.
social.
Yeah.
TikTok and pop locking.
Yeah.
Drive
Don't
by
be
in your
trying
Lamborghini.
to give us some
As you see him
TikTok
in the
advice.
window whilst he's having his lunch. Yeah. And now obviously you've left and you're driving by in your Lamborghini. Just pull out a sandwich and just stop biting it.
Yeah. No, Kasim, that's not the reality of that happening. Is very small. You've either told her be a pushover in your life or be a quitter.
Who's to say that you are not going to go, and achieve big? All from a lunchbox.
Me.
All from a lunchbox. Remember this day. Garson told you to get the Cinderella lunchbox that made you millions.
Wow. Man.
And maybe one day you'll remember me and you'll fund the show. And on that note, we would like to give a massive shout out to everybody who has joined in, tuned in, spoken to us on the live chat, and has sent in their questions. Be sure to continue sending in your questions via our social media. If you like what you see and you're seeing what you like, then feel free to support.
To give us a like.
Exactly. Hey, I like that one.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, I like that. Feel free to give us a like. It costs you absolutely nothing. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification as well, just so that you know every time. Mondays and Thursdays will be here 8 to 9. You won't miss it. You'll enjoy your entire hour. If you like what you see, make sure to support us on our Patreon that you can find in the link in the description below. Massive shout out to ELT, to the Prince. There, make sure to use Roll of Advice 20 in the checkout. That is all from us, guys. And we'll catch you on Thursday. Peace
Goodbye
out.
for now.